Welcome to St. Luke United Methodist Church and our midweek update. My name is Pastor Kurt McGelke, and I'm so glad that you could join us here today. I want to thank everyone who participated in our Defying Gravity study that we just finished last week. You will continue to see the daily tasks from our family card pack that we gave out at the first week on our social media, on Facebook and Instagram, and you'll be seeing those through Saturday. Last Sunday, we had 29 pledge sheets turned in, which is really great. Thank you for everyone who turned in a pledge. And it's still not too late to turn yours in. If you didn't get a chance to turn in your pledge sheet this last weekend, you can still do that through the mail, or you can place it in the offering plate when you come to worship this weekend. For those of you who have been joining us online, you can download a pledge sheet from our website. There's a link in the description below, and you can email that completed pledge sheet to our church office. And we would love to have you participate in that as well. You don't have to be a member to pledge to this church. If you want to pledge, our pledge sheets have pledge for all things, not just money, but our prayers, presence, gifts, service, and witness, the 5 things that we hold as part of our membership vows here at St. Luke. And so the address for all that stuff is in the description below, and so we'd love to have you participate in that. So yesterday, the Lancaster County came out with their report on COVID. Unfortunately, the COVID risk dial went in the wrong direction, and it has now risen to the low orange, which is the high risk. The current mask mandate runs through November 24th, and so we'll see if they remove that or not. Hopefully, this is just a temporary rise, and we'll see a really good decrease coming up soon. But the good news is that the Pfizer vaccine has been approved for children ages 5 to 11, and they should be able to get their first dose as early as this weekend. So I'm really excited about that. I know there are a lot of folks who are anxious to get that for their kids. And I also know there's some hesitancy with that too, but it's been proven to be safe and effective, and so I'm hoping that folks will choose to get that for their kids. And so last Saturday, we had a great turnout for the trunk or treat. And thank you to everyone who came and brought a car. We had around 15 trunks or so. I didn't get an exact count, but we had 13 sign up, and I know we had a few more than that. And we had over 200 kids show up for this as well. Almost every single person ran out of candy, so we had a great turnout. We also handed out little cards with information about our church to the kids, and so that was a good thing as well. So as I mentioned in last week's update, the events team and I decided not to do our traditional turkey dinner this year due to uncertainties about COVID-19 and the risk, and we just want to make sure everyone was going to be safe. But we did decide, as a way to give thanks for all that we have been blessed with, to do a Samaritan Thanksgiving instead. Recognizing the need to feed the hungry in our community, we are inviting you to purchase a ticket, as you normally would, for the turkey dinner, and the proceeds will then be split between the Matt Talbot and the People City Mission to help feed the homeless during the holidays. For each ticket purchased, you'll also get a little sticker that says, "I gave to our Samaritan Thanksgiving." You can see the picture of it right here. And tickets are $10 a piece, or $25 for families. And we're going to start selling those this weekend, November 6th and 7th, before and after worship. And we'll do this for the next 2 weeks. This weekend we are going to be celebrating All Saints Day as well. All Saints Day was technically on Monday. All Saints Day comes right after, it's on November 1st every single year. But we usually celebrate it either the weekend before or the weekend after. This year we're going to celebrate it this coming weekend, the weekend after All Saints Day. And this is the day of year when we remember all of those who have loved and lost over the last year. We will have a special insert in our bulletin with the names of our members who have died over the last year. And we have invited you to submit other names that you would like to have read. If we haven't received your name by the end of today, they won't be printed in the bulletin, but we'll still read them during the worship service because we typically print our worship bulletin on Thursday morning. So during the service, we will be remembering each person by reading their name, ringing a chime, and then lighting a candle for them as well. And you can submit names to be read to the church office through Friday. Otherwise, you'll have to hand me a handwritten note during the worship service time. The email and phone for the church is in the description below if you'd like to submit a name. We'd love to have you do that. Don't forget to turn in your clocks back 1 hour before bed Saturday night as daylight saving times comes to an end, because if you don't, you're going to be really early to church on Sunday, which is fine. I'm always here, so I'd love to see you that early if you'd like. But anyway, don't forget to do that. So a couple other things coming up for in the near future. November 14th at 7 p.m. we're going to be having our annual church conference. The church conference again is for all professing members of St. Luke. Anybody's welcome to come, but the only ones able to vote are the professing members. And at the church conference, we approve the budget for the coming year. We talk about nominations for church leadership and our goals for the coming year. But more than that, this is a great time when we can celebrate what God has been doing through the mission and ministry of our church. This year we are meeting at St. Mark's United Methodist Church, which is over on Pioneers and 84th. And we are going to be meeting with several other United Methodist churches in our network here in Lincoln. And we get to hear what God has been doing through our connected church. And so that's really an exciting thing. Like I said, all are welcome, but only professing members can vote. And finally, please put on your calendars our children's Christmas program, which is on December 5th at 3 p.m. The program is called Operation Baby King, and practice will be on December 4th, or the rehearsal will be on December 4th from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. We're going to be practicing this each Sunday school, each weekend during Sunday school. And so if your kid would like to participate, we need to have them here for Sunday school so that they can practice and get their parts. If you haven't already done so, of course, please let Diana Flessner know if your child is able to participate. And we don't have a lot of time to practice, so we need to get you to respond if you're able to participate. You should have received an email not too long ago from Diana with more information about the program, but if you haven't, let me know or get in touch with Diana, and we'd love to have you participate in this. So this weekend in worship, we are shifting from our stewardship series to the lectionary. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with the lectionary, Revised Common Lectionary, or lectionary for short, it's a 3-year cycle of weekly scripture readings used to varying degrees by the vast majority of mainline Protestant churches in Canada and the United States. The lectionary is built around the seasons of the church year, and it includes 4 readings typically each Sunday, as well as additional readings for the major feast days. Here at St. Luke, I usually only read the one reading that I'll be preaching on, but there are 4 to choose from. And during most of the year, the readings are, you have a reading from the Old Testament or the Hebrew Bible, a psalm, a reading from the epistles, and then also a gospel lesson. So this Sunday, I'm choosing the Psalm from our lectionary, and it's going to be Psalm 127. And the Psalm talks about the basic realities of life: home, family, work, children. And it challenges us to make God the foundation that we built our lives around. The psalmist says that unless God is our foundation, then everything else is pointless. So join me this weekend as we explore what it actually means to make God our foundation and the center of our lives. Our service times, again, are Saturday at 5:30 p.m. or Sunday morning at either 8:30 a.m. or 10:30 a.m. And the 10:30 service is always live streamed as well as in person. And so I hope you all have a blessed week, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.